Hey there! We've been talking about launching our faith in Jesus this month. Are you ready to put on your pretend astronaut helmet and blast off for another great adventure as we read another story from the Bible? Let's put on our helmets and count down to blast off. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, blast off! Our mission today is to go to outer space, come back to Earth, and tell everyone we know about what space is like. If you met an astronaut, you'd want to know what outer space is like, wouldn't you? Astronauts learn all sorts of things in space that help us learn about things like the weather and the Earth and the planets. You and I have never been to space, but did you know you have something important to share with other people too? We can tell others about the most important thing ever, the story of Jesus. We're going to learn in our Bible story today about some people who shared God's story. Our Bible story today is from the book of Acts. This is Peter and John. Peter and John were busy traveling from town to town, telling everyone they met about Jesus and how much they loved him. They told people Jesus died on the cross and rose again, and that he forgives our sins and wants to be our best friend. Peter and John were in one town talking about Jesus and performing miracles in his name, when some city leaders got pretty mad at them for talking about Jesus. They captured Peter and John and put them in jail overnight. Peter and John sat in jail thinking about what they were going to say the next day when the leaders told them to stop talking about Jesus. The next day, some men got Peter and John out of jail and brought them before the rulers. The rulers asked, "Who is giving you power to do these miracles and talk about Jesus?" Peter and John could have kept quiet, but instead they had courage. They said, "It is by the power of Jesus. We have to tell his story. He died on the cross and then rose to life. He is the only one who can save us from our sins." Again, the rulers told Peter and John to stop telling the story of Jesus. Do you think Peter and John stopped? No! They knew that God wanted them to tell his story, and they knew that God would help them. So they said, "We cannot stop sharing the story of Jesus." Wow! Peter and John had a lot of courage. They knew that God wanted them to share the story of Jesus with everyone. And did you know that we can share God's story too? When you have exciting news to tell people, you can't wait to tell others about it. We have the most exciting news in the world. Jesus made us and loves us and wants to be our best friend. We can tell others about Jesus, and if you get scared, God can give you courage like he gave Peter and John courage. So remember this story of Jesus is the best story ever, and we can share God's story with others.